Good preparation is the foundation for a paint job. Use degreasing agent 1-951. You should use 2 cleaning cloths, one wet and one dry. Wipe off the car part to be sanded and do not allow the degreasing agent to evaporate. To remove dust from the object to be sprayed, we recommend using a tack rag, which should not leave behind paraffin wax remnants or fibers. In the VOC compliant system, we recommend wash primers and epoxy primer. We recommend HS Surfacer 8-145 for universal use. For wet-on-wet finish, we recommend non-sanding filler. For car refinishing to achieve optimal adhesion and protection, we recommend applying Wash Primer 1-15 to bare metal. The mixing ratio is 1:1 with hardener 1-10. Never apply water-based base coat directly on wash primer. The European legislation obliges you to use spray guns that have a transfer efficiency of 65% or more. HVLP, high volume, low pressure, or high efficiency guns are recommended. For wash primer and epoxy, we recommend 1.6 to 1.8 millimeter nozzles. Apply 1 full coat at 2 bar spraying pressure. Especially for commercial vehicles, we recommend Wash Primer 1-17. The mixing ratio is 1:1 with hardener 1-12. 1 coat is applied and slower drying will avoid overspray on large areas. Never apply water-based base coat directly on wash primer. Epoxy Primer 1-75 was developed for commercial vehicles and car repair for difficult substrates like galvanized steel, stainless steel, aluminium, and sand-blasted steel. It provides excellent protection against rust. The mixing ratio is 2:1 with hardener 1-70. The addition of up to 20% thinner is allowable. Epoxy Primer 1-75 is available in the colors beige and white. The drying times are 16 hours at 20 degrees centigrade and 1 hour at 60 degrees centigrade. Polyester putties can be applied on top. Epoxy Primer can be used as a wet-on-wet primer. You must add 20% thinner 1-151. The flash-off time before application of the water-based 900 series is a minimum of 45 minutes. HS Surfacer 8-145 is a VOC-compliant product for universal use. It is a fast-drying surfacer with an excellent film build and is easy to sand. On bare metal, first apply wash primer. There are 3 mixing options. Mixing ratio 3:1 with hardeners 47-30, 47-50, or 47-55. Mixing ratio 4:1 with hardeners 8-140 or 8-150. For wet-on-wet, 4:1 with hardener 8-150 and 30% thinner 1-151 is added. The application of HS Surfacer 8-145 is very easy. Apply 1 to 3 coats of a total thickness of 60 to 180 microns. Drying times per coat are 1 to 2 hours at 20 degrees centigrade, or overnight for air drying, or 30 minutes at 60 degrees centigrade for forced drying. HS Surfacer 8-145 is available in the colors grey, black and white. For wet-on-wet application, apply 1 single coat. Non-sanding filler 30-746 is a VOC-compliant product with excellent flow and low material usage. The mixing ratio is 4:1 with hardener 83-850 and 20% of unithinner 1-151 is added. The spraying viscosity of non-sanding filler 30-746 is 16 seconds DIN cup 4. Apply 1 coat with a flash-off time of 30 minutes for the 900 series. Note, the maximum recoatability without sanding is 12 hours.